Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. So today, very exciting, we are making a vision board. So obviously 2020 is coming up, and to be honest, I feel like my head is already in 2020. Like, I'm already excited to see what the new year brings. I was gonna wait until January to do this vision board, but honestly, I'm just so excited that I had to do it now. And I just wanted to sort of share it with you guys as well. I think vision boards are a really great way of like sort of seeing your goals, and you can look at it every day and say, do you know what, that is the end goal. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it really helps you stay motivated. It is all based on the law of attraction. There is loads of videos on the law of attraction. To sum it up pretty simply, it's just kind of about the fact that the things that you think about will come true, and obviously you have to take the right actions to make it happen, but actually continuously thinking about the goal means it will come true. So this is just how I'm going to make my 2020 vision board. You can do it however you want. You can put it on a piece of card, on a piece of like big paper, do it on the computer and print it out if you want, but I love cutting and sticking stuff. Like, I feel like it's so creative, and yeah, so that's what I've done. So I've brought this frame from Dunelm. I literally can't remember how much this was, but I got a 50 by 40 centimeters. So basically this is like the size of 2 A3 pieces of paper, so it's big because I want to make sure I can see everything as clearly as possible, and it's like a reminder to me, and it's going to keep me motivated. So yeah, I wanted to go as big as possible. So here it is. And then what I'm going to do is stick everything on this board. I think for me, even putting it in a frame and hanging it up shows how important it is. So it just means it's more likely to come true, and it's going to happen. So the first step is to think about what you really want and the goals you sort of want to achieve for the next year. And I don't think it's something you need to rush. You don't need to think about it in like an hour and be like, okay, yeah, I want all this stuff. It's got to be things that you sort of think about and you think, do you know what, this is what I really want. And try and be as specific as you can as well. I'll talk about this more later when I show you the things that are on my board. So I use Pinterest for all my images, and then I use a website called Canva to kind of like half Photoshop the images to make them look as real as possible, because you want it to look like you've already got it. So I've also got some rose gold wrapping paper, and I'm going to use that as like the full background to the vision board. So voila, isn't this so pretty? It even like matches my nails. I'm going to try and get these air bubbles down, but yeah, it's not really a big deal. I'm not going to cry over it. So I think it's really nice to start with a quote just to kind of set the mood of the year. So my quote of the year is, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And this is really important to me because I think it's kind of about finding your own thing that's important to you and not getting swept up in other things that other people are doing, and just kind of doing what you need to do. So I actually heard this on the Nike advert, and Dave said it, as in Dave the singer, and I was just like, you know what, that is a mood. You could also do like one word or just like a phrase, or just find your own quote, whatever's important to you, like whatever you're feeling, whatever the mood is for the year. So next are my property goals. So one of my big goals for 2020 is to convert a pub. So I found a picture of a pub, and then I'm going to stick that on my vision board. That will kind of be a reminder to me every day and a motivator to say, come on, like, you want to buy the pub, like, let's make it happen. And then I've also got 2 pictures of offices, because I'd also like to do 2 office conversions. So I'm going to put these on my mood board because these are really important to me and these need to happen. And then I've also printed a picture of our LCM Home logo to go with it. And I've also got a picture of the LCM Home Instagram feed, because this year I really want to hit 15,000 followers on LCM Home. I've only just started the Instagram account, to be fair, but yeah, I really want to reach 15,000 followers. One of my main focuses this year is to really grow LCM Home as a brand. So here it is. And what I managed to do on Canva is like superimpose it saying 15,000 followers. So here you go. So it just makes it look more real and more specific. So instead of just saying, oh, I want to get more followers on LCM Home, you need to make it look real. So it needs to be as specific as possible, and then you'll really get what you want. And then I've also got a picture of my own Instagram feed, and I've also got 15,000 followers on that one. And yeah, this is more about me growing my personal brand. So LCM Home is like my business brand, but obviously my own Instagram feed is my personal brand. So yeah, I want them both to hit 15,000 followers, then I'd be buzzing. So one of my other goals is to hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I know, it's a big goal. At the minute I'm on like 1,600. I really want to hit 50,000. So I tried to make this look as real as possible. So this is what we have. So I just got a little picture of my face, and then obviously it says the number there. But I do really love YouTube. Like, I do really enjoy it. So to hit 50,000 would just be amazing. And it feels like a big goal, but I feel like if I write it down and I look at it every day, I'll stay motivated to actually do it. So yeah, that's my YouTube goal. So basically what I did is I found this subscribe button here, and then with Canva I just added the circle picture of my face and then put my name there, obviously. So yeah, it just makes it look as real as possible. So another big goal of mine is to get a new camera, and this is the Canon 80D. I feel like now, because I've realised how much I like YouTube, I can justify spending the money on a camera and the lenses that come with it as well. So I've put this down. Then I've also put a picture of a fitness blogger on there. This is her, and it's because this year I just want to get in really good shape, and I want to be really strong and really muscly and just proper toned. So I've put a picture of her there. I've also got a picture of her like with the weights, because I just want to be really strong. Like I want to be proper like hench, like wearing my biceps please. So yeah, 2020 I want to focus on getting really strong, and yeah. So I've also got a picture of a new car, because I've had my little Polo since I was 17. So I've literally had it for 5 years, and I feel like finally it is the time to get a new car. Like I look into it for ages and then I'm like, oh no, I can't be bothered. But this year is the year that I get a new car without fail. So yeah, this is the one I want, and it's in the exact colour that I want it in. So yeah. I think as well it's really important when you're putting things on your vision board to not think about, well, how am I going to get that? How is that going to happen? You've just got to sort of put it down. Then I also have this image, I think it's from the Boss Babe Instagram, and it says to make an income while making an impact. And I feel like I really want to find a way to add value to people and impact them, but then still get paid to do it. So yeah, I'm putting this on there to remind me, and obviously it was pink as well, so I loved it. So yeah, I also really love Boss Babe as well for quotes. Like they are just my vibe, and they've got a really good podcast as well. So Boss Babe, love ya. And I've also got a picture of an island. Now I don't know where this island is, but I just know that I love island holidays. Some of you may have seen that I went to the Maldives this year. So yeah, I'm not fussy about that island it is. I just want it to be hot, tropical, blue, with a mountain. But yeah, just anywhere, wherever the universe takes me. And I also really want to go to Paris. I've never been, and it's just one of those places where I'm like, oh, I'd love to go. Paris is definitely on my go-to list. And I also have another quote that says, tidy room, tidy mind. And I think this is just a reminder to me to always be real tidy, keep my house looking nice, and I'll just have a clear head. So this is going on there, this is really important. So I have another quote, and it says, your network is your net worth. So I think in 2020, I really want to focus on meeting more like-minded people to me, and people that I'm really similar with, people who run businesses and things like that. Because I think it's so important to surround yourself with like-minded, positive people. So yeah, that one's really important. I also cut these little bits and bobs out from magazines just to kind of add to the aesthetic. So yeah, here is the board in the frame. I've kind of separated it into like work stuff and then more personal stuff. So yeah, but that's just how I've done it. There's no right or wrong way. But how pretty is this? So I'm just gonna hang this up now by my bed. I think it's important as well to put things that are actually achievable. So for example, getting 50,000 subscribers, I see that as like there's no reason that that couldn't happen. But if I put on there like, oh, I want to get married to David Beckham, he's already married, so how would that happen? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you've got to put things on there that can actually come true. So I'm literally going to stick this like right next to my bed, so every day I wake up and go to sleep I can see it and I'll be like, yes, that's the goal. So yeah, hopefully this has helped you guys out. If you actually make a vision board, then please like send it to me, like I'd love to see it. But thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it.